From a small town in Denmark, a young girl would rise to shake the world during the supermodel boom of the 90s. She wasn't just a pretty face. She was a force of nature, the queen of the runways, the unforgettable face of pop culture, and the muse behind legendary photographers. While Naomi, Cindy, Linda, and Christy ruled the fashion world, Helena brought something different. A mystery, a raw magnetism that no one could resist. This is not just the story of a model. It's the untold journey of Helena Christensen, a woman who turned beauty into power, and power into art. The queen of the runways, the unforgettable face of pop culture. The untold story of Helena Christensen begins. In 1968, Helena Christensen was born in Copenhagen, Denmark. Her mother was Danish, her father Grenadian. Her childhood was shaped by the fusion of two cultures, something that gave her a unique look and a universal aesthetic. From an early age, people around her noticed her natural beauty. She would spend hours in front of the mirror, experimenting with hair and makeup, discovering herself. In 1986, Helena won the Miss Universe Denmark title. This victory was her first major turning point, one that caught the attention of the international fashion world. At just 18, Helena moved from Denmark to Paris, stepping into the heart of fashion. Agency meetings, castings, test shoots, everything was new and time management. She was also part of the legendary 90s. They created an unstoppable cultural force that defined an entire era. After conquering Paris, Helena moved to Milan in the early 1990s. Milan was tougher, sharper, more ruthless than Paris. Walking for Valentino, Versace, and Dolce & Gabbana meant projecting not only beauty, but also strength and dominance. Her first Milan season toughened her up, teaching her discipline, professionalism, and how to survive in a cutthroat industry. It was during this period that Helena began exploring photography and the art world. Beyond modeling, she found herself drawn to the other side of the camera. Her artistic projects and personal photography deepened her vision, transforming her into not just a model, but also a creative artist. In 1991, Helena landed one of her career's biggest breaks, Victoria's Secret. This was her gateway to American runways and audiences. On stage, she didn't just wear lingerie. She radiated charisma and confidence, mesmerizing audiences worldwide. Victoria's Secret campaigns made her a global icon, now firmly established in American pop culture. By the mid-1990s, Helena entered one of the most turbulent chapters of her life. Her high-profile relationship with INXS frontman Michael Hutchence. Their romance was the talk of the tabloids. He was a global rock star. She was the rising runway queen. Together, they were irresistible to the media. Paparazzi followed Helena relentlessly, capturing every moment. Magazines dramatized the couple's love story, feeding public fascination. For Helena, it was a crash course in navigating fame, learning how to balance her supermodel career while protecting her personal life. The relationship had its impact on her career. Media pressure sometimes weighed on her during shows, but she never lost her poise on the runway. The romance shaped both her personal and professional journey. At the same time, Helena made cultural history by starring in Chris Isaak's Wicked Game music video. Shot in black and white, with its erotic yet haunting atmosphere, the video left an indelible mark on American pop culture. This moment cemented her as more than a model, She became a cultural icon. One of the most unforgettable highlights of the 1990s was Helena's appearance in Chris Isaak's Wicked Game. The black and white video became a cultural phenomenon. Her natural beauty, sensual presence, and on-screen magnetism captivated the American audience. Decades later, the video remains a defining moment. At the height of her career, Helena Christensen became known not only for modeling, but also for her activism. Working with Greenpeace and leading environmental campaigns, she showed another side of herself, using her platform for social impact. Helena proved that fashion could be more than aesthetics. It could be a force for awareness and change. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, Helena remained an influential force, both on the runway and in media projects. Campaigns, editorials, and creative work established her as the embodiment of the supermodel aesthetic. For American audiences, she became more than a model. She was one of the defining cultural icons of the 90s and beyond. Today, Helena Christensen is still celebrated in the fashion world. From Victoria's Secret to Vogue, from Wicked Game to her activism, her legacy continues to inspire new generations. She is remembered as both a professional icon and a cultural trailblazer. The stories of supermodels begin here. Subscribe, leave a comment, and tell us which model story you want to see next.